Sauce22 back in our video here, and today I'm bringing you guys episode 2 of the New York Jets rebuild series. So, I'm going to show you a team right here. I didn't want to show the offseason because I wasn't exactly sure what I was going to do with it, but I actually ended up signing Zach Miller out of free agency, and he's a really nice tight end to have here. I mean, looking at his stats, pretty good at run blocking, has decent speed, decent catching, so definitely decided to get him there because I really needed a tight end. I only had 71 there, I did not want to deal with that, but I ended up in the draft drafting this guy, so hopefully he'll develop a little bit during the season. And then who else did I draft? I think it was on defense here. Yeah, this cornerback right here. Booger, he's a 79 overall, but he's really fast. He has, decent height too and quick development, so he should be a good corner. But in this episode, I'm still going to try to go for another cornerback here. Potentially a second middle linebacker, depending on, my cap space, stuff like that. And also the major thing, a quarterback. So first, I'm going to start off with a quarterback, and I've been suggested this by a friend of mine, and also he's just a good option to get anyway. He's in free agency, but, in this thing, he's still on the Redskins, and you can definitely tell who I'm about to get here, Kirk Cousins. Now, he's only an 84 overall in this game, but that's still a lot better than Bryce Petty right now, so I've been looking at it earlier, and I'm probably going to use this first-round pick here. Let's just see what this does. Maybe that's like a third of the way there, almost. But one of their interests is wide receiver, and Jermaine Kearse is the option because if I use Quincy Enunwa here, he's only partially interested there. But Jermaine Kearse, he's a little bit older, and they are interested in him, so I'm going to be using him in this trade, which means I'll have to get another wide receiver. But let's just see how close this is. See, that's pretty high up in the yellow there, almost in the green. So now what I'm going to have to do, I'm just going to have to look for somebody that may be interested in here. Are they interested in Darren Lee by any chance? Ooh, yes they are. But do I do that though? If I do that, I'll definitely have to get a second middle linebacker, but I'm going to try something different here first. Let's just, throw in a fifth just to see what this does. Alright, it's in the green. So, how about a fourth? Will they take this? How about a third? And they do. Alright, so I had to get rid of two, pretty high picks there, but I got a quarterback, and, he's rated 5 stars there. And the Jets, they could potentially get him in real life. You never know. Because he's probably going to go into free agency now that they have Alex Smith. So, yeah, we'll see what happens. But Kirk Cousins, 84 overall. I had to trade away Jermaine Kearse, a first and third round pick, but I got a good quarterback. So now I'm going to try to go in for another wide receiver here. But just going to start looking around, see who has a good person that I can definitely get. Not somebody who's just completely impossible. So let's see. Corey Davis. Let me see this here. What could I do to get him? Well, now I don't need Bryce Petty, so are they interested? Partially. But it's not by that much. Actually, I feel like Corey Davis could be too hard to get here, so who else do they have? They ever started Matthews, but it's getting a little old there. Don't really want to get a guy who's just aging and not really going to develop on the team. So maybe I'm feeling here. He's also 28, but he's also higher overall. So what could I do for him here? They need a right guard. I have Winters. They want Winters? Ah, they don't. Alright, what about James Carpenter? They want James Carpenter? I don't want him either. How about left outside linebacker? Who do I have? Ooh, Jordan Jenkins. Wait, who's my right outside linebacker? Only 75. Are they interested in one of these guys? Let's see. No, they're not. So, you see, are they interested in Jenkins? Yes, they are, but how close is this? It's actually kind of close there. Actually, that surprised me quite a bit. So let's go to left tackle here. See if I have somebody I can just throw in there. Igelano. Let's see how close this is. It's actually not too close right there from what I expected. So how about a fifth? I think a fourth will work here. If it doesn't, I'm going to be a little mad. Alright, so for Jordan Jenkins in the 4th round draft pick, I get 89 overall in Thielen. So definitely filled that wide receiver spot there. I will take that. So now let's get a look at the team here quickly and see what positions I need to fill. I feel like getting a left guard if I just draft that guy, and I feel like he'll develop a little bit. So I'm just going to keep him there. Wide receiver core. It's looking good. Got my quarterback. Do I get a new halfback, though? Not exactly sure. Probably I have to go with a new right outside linebacker now, but I'm gonna look for a cornerback first here, see who I can get. This may take a little bit to actually get a corner, because corners can be very tough to get. So let's see, who's looking good? He's just impossible to get. I've tried before plenty of times, and it just hasn't worked. How about Jason McCourty? What should I do for him here? I'm interested in Bryce Petty. Oh, that's actually about halfway there. Okay. It's looking promising. They need a right outside linebacker. Let's see here. Are they interested in Josh Martin? No, they're not, but how about Malden? And they're not either, but how close is it? So yeah, they're definitely not interested in either, guys, which actually really surprises me. Like, no joke. Really surprises me. How about a fifth? Oh, that's so close. You know what, I'm going to go to next year here. How about a fourth from next year? Will they take this? How about a third from next year? And they do. All right. So for Bryce Petty and a third round draft pick from next year, I get 85 overall Jason McCourty. Now, I know he's a little older, but I just needed to get another cornerback on there for depth purposes, basically. So that's good right there. And now I can probably get a decent halfback out of here. So who's got a good halfback for me? David Johnson. I could try this, but I don't know. I don't know if this is going to work. So how about left tackle? Ajalana? I don't think anybody's going to be interested in him. That is for sure. Middle linebacker. How close would this be? Nah, I'm not going to go with David Johnson here. Melvin Gordon, nah, that's going to be a little too tough to get. Kareem Hunt, There's a lot of good guys here. I just don't know who to go after. Dion Lewis. I could try him. So D tackle, who do I have? Yeah, I really don't have anybody there. Don't have anybody there. How about corner? Interested in him? Nope. Just gonna get rid of that. Honestly, if I don't find a halfback here, I'm just gonna deal with it and move on. How about JHI? These guys need positions that I just don't have. Legit. Interested in him? Wait, interested in Marcus May. Ooh. The Giants are. What can I get from them? How about... How close would this be? Oh, that is very close. I'm definitely going to do this. Alright. So now for a pick, let's do a sixth. And it's accepted, alright. So, Marcus May and a 6th round draft pick gets me Damon Harrison back to the Jets, 93 overall. I'll definitely take that. So now looking at the team here. Offense. It's looking... Actually, it's about the same, but anyway, there we go. 93 Damon Harrison right there. McClendon right behind him. I got Jason McCourty. Now I'm going to look for right outside linebacker here, and I think I'll be good to go. So let's see who's available. That can be somewhat easy to get. Burfict's definitely an option right there. Levante David, a little too much cap space. Definitely not Chandler Jones. He's a lot of cap room. Sean Lee. Actually, nah, he's a little too old here. I'll end up losing pretty quickly. How about Michael Kendricks? Now, what can I do to get him? What will this do? Okay. So that's decently close. Let me see. Do they have any interest in this Ajalana guy? No, they do not. Okay, what else would they want? Not Clay Matthews. Do I have any halfbacks? I really don't see this happening here, to be honest. That would have been a good player to pick up too, but outside linebacker. Who else looks good here? Telvin Smith. He's gonna be too hard to get. How about Tahir Whitehead? Do I have a center that I could give up? No, I do not. How about left guard? James Carpenter by any chance? Nope. How about cornerback? Interested in Robinson at all? These teams are just not interested in the players that I'm trying to get here, or trying to give away. How about Nick Perry? What do they need here? Left end, tight end, middle linebackers, so not trading one of those guys, that is for sure. How about tight end? Who do I have? Dang, man, I just don't have the people that they're looking for. I'm going to try maybe one more guy here, but that's going to be it. Not Alden Smith. Not Terrell Suggs. How about Trent Murphy? Let's see here. Need a left guard. Dang, they're not interested in James Carpenter. That really sucks. That actually really does suck. How about a second round draft pick? What will this do? Yeah. Alright, so you know what? I think I'm just going to live with the guy that I have there because nothing's working for what I'm trying to trade away here. So here's the team. I'll probably get a look at free agency very quickly here just to see if I can snag anybody. But I don't know. This team's looking okay, but I don't know if it's really Super Bowl ready yet. But look at free agency. See if I can get a halfback. Let me see here. I'll just get him as a backup here. So there you go, Kendrick West as a backup, and then right side linebacker. Is there anybody higher than 75? There's Tom Ali, but I don't know, he's just really old, and honestly, don't like his play style to be honest, so you know what? Just gonna leave it at that. Let's go into the season here. And I really hope this team can make the playoffs this time. So let's into the regular season. Really hope those guys that I drafted develop as well. That'd be really nice. Unfortunately, they don't have superstar, but the one is quick and the one is normal, so it's not horrible. But let's into the playoffs. Yeah, really hoping this works though. Getting Kirk Cousins, I don't know. I don't know how I feel about him going to the Jets, to be honest. He would cost a lot of money, that is for sure. I just don't know if the Jets would be willing to pay for him, but it's going to be interesting to see where he ends up, that is for sure. If he goes to the Browns. If he somehow revives that team, he's just like the greatest quarterback, to be honest. And honestly, the Browns aren't looking too bad. Like, with the people that they have, they just got to congeal it all together, to be honest. But season's almost over here, so hopefully this team will make the playoffs, because I actually got a good quarterback this time. I improved the wide receiver core, also with cornerbacks too, and defensive line as well. So basically improved almost everywhere. And of course, we all make the playoffs again. Jesus Christ. I'm actually kind of getting mad now, to be honest. Oh, we were 8-7-1, so did better this season, but still not in the playoffs. Dang, man. Alright, well, I guess I'll sim the Super Bowl here to see who wins. So, sim the offseason. Alright, the Jags won the Super Bowl over the Vikings. I thought that was actually going to happen this year, but I guess not. They both lost, unfortunately. So, let's look at the stats of the team quickly here. So, Kirk Cousins, he had a decent year. Hackenberg actually got in there a little bit. Wow, that surprises me, but he got sacked 44 times, so, I mean, kind of needs to be fixed right there. Wow, the running back core did not do that well. Elijah McGuire actually had the most touchdowns out of all the guys here. Nobody close to 1,000 yards, but two guys were very close to it, and then Robbie Anderson had 825. Zach Miller actually almost had the most touchdowns, but Quincy Newell ended up having it, so he's definitely developing nicely on the team here. But alright, I think that's going to be it, actually, for defense. Anybody get an interception? Actually, I don't know why I said that. Of course they did. But who led the team? Demario Davis with 6, Jamal Adams with 5, Keeps Lee with 4. And alright, that looks to be about it for the season right there. So hopefully you guys enjoyed this video. If you did, be sure to leave a like below, subscribe if you're new. I'd really appreciate it. But hopefully the next time I do this, the team can actually make the playoffs. So anyway, guys, I'm out.